Greetings, YouTuber. You have entered the world of electrified network gaming and streaming. And here is your host, all the way from the internet, Sly885.
Sup, YouTube? It's your boy, Sly885. Alright, this is gonna be really quick. I don't have much time. First of all, if you missed my short that I posted a little earlier today, exciting news. I received a phone call earlier today informing me that my wife and I have moved up the waiting list of an apartment complex in Santa Rosa, my hometown, where I'm recording this, where I live. It's an affordable rent of $1,254 a month, which is affordable for the area. Average rent here is over $2,000 a month. Actually, I think it went to a little bit below $2,000 a month, but anyway, $1,254 a month, I will accept that. I do not have a problem with that. I am excited. But I also have to hurry because I found out after I was working on some videos at the library closest to where I currently live, which had just opened earlier this week. I have actually edited my shortened versions of my Sonic Colors Ultimate playthroughs that I uploaded earlier this month. This time in shortened videos where it's just individual levels, cutting out a bunch of time that was wasted and stuff like that. So look forward to those coming out probably on days I don't normally work as much, or I spend more time with my wife, which would be Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyways, also today, after I had taken care of all that, I had also found out that DoorDash is doing a challenge today, as they call it. A challenge where if I complete 30 deliveries today, I'll get an additional $30 on top of my total haul today. So I gotta work hard and push myself. So I'm gonna do this video real quick. I've actually already accepted an order. So I'm gonna have to drive there very soon and get it done. It's not gonna be ready in 11, it's pickup time is 11 minutes, could be ready before then. Hey, don't judge me. I always try to get to the order as quickly as I can and deliver it as quickly as I can, but sometimes the restaurant wastes time. This time I want to get this react video done. So here we go. For my YouTube fans, let's do this. Ryan George.
This video is sponsored by Grammarly. More about them at the end of the sketch. So hey, listen, kiddo, good news, you're done. Oh, I'm done? Yeah, you listened to this guy talk about all the things we wanted you to listen to him talk about. And you showed that you were listening. Yeah, because you kept making me prove it and I'd get in trouble when I got stuff wrong. Yeah, we did do that. So now that you know all that stuff, it's, we're done here. Do you remember all the stuff? Oh, goodness, no. Oh, you don't? No, because, that was years of talking, so I didn't get it all permanently.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay, I guess. It is? Yeah, I mean, a lot of that stuff you don't really need to know in the real world. Right, like remember that hypotenuse thing I told you about? Not really. Well, see, that's fine, because people don't really talk about that very much in real life. Rare topic during dinner conversations, that's true. Okay, so now, what's now? Well, first of all, we gotta celebrate, which is why we made you put these clothes on. Yeah, what is this outfit about anyway? Yeah, well, look, when you finish listening to us for several years, the first thing you gotta do, you gotta put a gown on, we decided. Okay, do I have to wear this, like, forever? Yes. Well, no, that might be a little much. Yeah, no, that's fair. You could take it off after today, I guess. Now, what about this hat you're making me wear? I've never seen a hat like this, and it's square. Oh, he remembers the shape. The system works. Hey, listen, we figured a square hat would go well with the gown. It's a choice, Do I have to wear this forever? Yes. Okay, yeah, no, you don't have to wear it forever, but we will have you move that little tassel from one side to the other. Okay, so You know, that's what this has all been leading up to. Okay, I feel like maybe I was capable of moving a tassel without having listened to years of talking. Nope, nuh-uh. Oh, another fun thing, we're gonna have you throw the hat. What, like in the air? Exactly. That'll completely mess up the tassel moving thing you're having me do. Yeah, well, we figure if you and everybody else who listen to this guy throw their hats up in the air at the same time, that'll be kind of a cool moment, you know, make for a cool picture. These have pointy corners. That's gonna be pretty dangerous on the way down. Yeah, so I'd recommend throwing it and then not looking up at it, because you might lose an eye there. This is a weird celebration, I gotta say. Oh, you haven't heard the best part. What's the best part? We're gonna have this ceremony type thing, right? It's gonna be great. You're gonna sit there for hours, and eventually someone will say your name out loud, and you'll hear it. I can say my own name. Yeah, well, please don't do that. That'll ruin the whole event. All right. Also, you get a paper. Oh, that's pretty cool, I guess. That'll come in handy if I need to write something down. This isn't a blank sheet of paper. This is a paper that says you understood all the things we told you. What am I supposed to do with that? Show it to people if they ask about it. Are people gonna ask about it? No, probably not. All right, so then what? Well, then, that's pretty much it. You're on your own. Goodbye, good luck. Oh, so I'm good. I'm ready for the real world. Yeah. Well. What? I'm not? Well, yeah, no, we highly recommend that you continue to listen to people like me for several more years.
Yeah.
More? Yeah, there's gonna be a whole other level after the one you just finished, we decided. Oh my God. But you'll learn about subjects that interest you, you'll get to be more independent. Okay. You'll broaden your horizons, you'll develop new skills. That doesn't sound so bad. You'll get to have, interesting social interactions, potentially crushing amount of debt. What was that last part?
Yeah, unfortunately, at least here in the U.S., that's how college works. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to get into the politics of it, but college, I'll just put it this way. I was at Santa Rosa Junior College in my hometown here of Santa Rosa for about 6 years. I stopped going. Now, I stopped going not because I just gave up and didn't care anymore. Nothing like that. I stopped going because I just didn't see much of a reason to go. I do video production. I mean, you can't tell by React videos, but I used to edit a lot of videos before uploading them and put a lot of work, and some videos I put a lot of work into. Check out my comedy compilation. Also check out my Sonic movie review. I worked really hard on that. But anyway, yeah, I found that they would teach me a lot of things in video production class that I already knew or was already self-taught. And yeah, actually, believe it or not, I actually self-taught a lot of the skills I know. Which impressed some colleges, some pay a lot of money colleges that actually had tried to call to recruit me, and I said no. But, also, there were some new things I did learn taking video production classes at Santa Rosa Junior College. SRJC. Over here we call it SRJC. We do not call it Santa Rosa Junior College. We call it SRJC. It's just that if you're not from here, you're not going to know what SRJC is. So SRJC. Or, as we often call it here, the JC. There are definitely things I learned from there. There definitely are, for sure. But I've also been finding that there's also some techniques like designing explosions, muzzle flashes, gunshots, blood splatters. I found that a lot easier to learn. In fact, I don't even remember if I even learned that in the video production classes when I was in. Maybe if I went to the more advanced ones, I'd learn it. But at the ones that I was in, like a beginner to intermediate classes, I could probably do the advanced class pretty well, but didn't bother. I could just go on YouTube and watch tutorial videos on how to make these effects or these certain edits and stuff. Like, I learned how to do cloning where I could have two of me on the same shot by watching a tutorial way back in 2009. I actually wonder what that guy's doing. See, I was 21 back then. That guy looked like he was maybe like 17 or 18. I'm curious as to what he's doing now, because I'm 33 now, so he'd be like, if he's the age I think he was at the time, then he'd probably be around like, 29 or 30 or something. I mean, with how talented he was and how good he was at teaching the cloning skills and stuff, I feel like he could have actually gone on to do great things. Anyways, I've been at this long enough. I gotta finish this off. Thank you so much for watching. College is too expensive. That's actually why I didn't go to any universities. I just didn't want to deal with the expense, and plus, I stopped going to the JC because I felt like I could just learn things faster by watching YouTube tutorials, which actually was the case. I learned how to do muzzle flashes, explosions, gunshots, blood splatters. I learned how to do that stuff by watching YouTube tutorials or downloading certain effects that I could put on After Effects. Anyways, that'll do it. Thank you so much for watching. I love this video because, sadly, a lot of the skills you learn in school, you might not ever use. Math is a skill you'll use. You'll use math. Especially, even at the most basic entry-level job, like a cashier, you count back change, that's math. But a lot of other skills you don't really need, like history. What are you really going to use history for? Unless you're like a YouTube channel that does historical videos, sure. But typically, what are you going to use history for? Science, you can only use that if you advance your career in college. You can't really become a scientist just out of high school. So, yeah, it's a lot of skills you learn you just aren't going to use, and that's what's sad about school, unfortunately. But there are some skills that you will use every day, like proper speech. That's an everyday thing. And if you don't have proper speech, you sound uneducated and dumb, so it makes sense. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I better get back to work. Got to get this upload real quick, but I better get back to work. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a good one.